Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined with Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to get us underway. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football. And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he's going to take a shot. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd down coming up. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
From the gun, give on the inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 1st down. looking to move it through the air. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The AT unit on the field. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another.
And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to look. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, they'll throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I'll play sneak and draw.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that pass intercepted.
What a nice...
First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Trying to get the corner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Dell. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought... The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver shows motion. Power football with the run. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On second down, wants to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And now on second down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A first down run in the red zone. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! The offense set for a first down play. Touch pass on the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now on second down after the good first down run. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll go to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll give it to him again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. To throw, it's Dell. Goes into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll... From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Release to the back. He makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Cornhuskers will move the sticks with the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in this stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now on first down from the 43. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Listen, the offense stars those plays where they want to get their playmakers the ball, and the defense understands it as well. I got to know, when that guy comes in motion, he's a legit
hit as he threw it. A 3rd and long coming up here. Off play action. He uncorks one deep. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line first. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays